Well, if you think back to the lectures that we've had on competition, we have to imagine there's something about their niches that differ. So if they both eat dung, it can't be what they eat. But there has to be something else that keeps them from outcompeting one another. There has to be some other resource that's limiting the one species from getting all the dung. And it could be just about anything, actually. So you might have made a list of things like they can only live in different parts of the forest, or they can only forage in different seasons of the year. Whatever it might be, you have to come up with something that distinguishes their fundamental niches from each other. The objective today, then, is to predict how an interaction between species affects the coevolution of their niches, so that species coexist because their fundamental niches don't overlap too much. So the idea here is that when species do compete, we're going to see that each one creates a selective pressure on the other to reduce that competition over time. And it does so by changing their niches. And I did say we were going to talk about coevolution in competing species, and that's right now. So let's look at a case study with dung beetles done by Hervé Verdu, and this was done in Central America, where he was studying dung beetles along a line of forests. And you can just see a photo of this kind of forest here in the background. But before we get into the details of his study, think about this question. True or false, if species of beetles have the same niche, eventually all but one species will become extinct.